Before I start this up, I want to get this out of the way. Everything that I'm about to say right now applies solely to me, and it's what I've done in my life. So if you don't agree with it, don't crucify me for it. You do whatever it is you feel that you need to do that's going to be best for you. With that being said, I've taken a lot of time to think about things that have happened in my past and what I want to do for the future and what's going on in the present. And I used to have this mindset of the what ifs and looking back on the past and seeing what different moves could I have made to get to a certain point and what would be different, and just a lot of unknown questions with unknown answers that I would ask myself pretty frequently. And now, as I've gotten older, I've realized that I don't want to look back ever. I focus on moving forward. I focus on getting better. I focus on taking the things that happened in my past, positive or negative, turning them into lessons and using them as a a roadmap for the future. And I think that it's done me some good. I think about looking back and saying like, well, what if I did this differently? What if I have done that differently? And the fact of the matter is that if I did change anything about what I did in the past, it wouldn't have made me the person that I am today. And I'm overall super happy with the person that I've become because of the pitfalls and the mistakes and the hiccups that I went through and the obstacles that I went through. I think it made me a smarter person. I think it made me a wiser person, more caring, more loving, more understanding. And I wouldn't want to change that for the world, you know? And again, this is just me, but I take everything as a stepping stone, as a lesson, as something that you can usually turn into a positive that'll benefit you either immediately or in the future. And so I bring this up simply because I was thinking about some random stuff, you know, with Kobe Bryant passing away and a lot of people that are paying their respects and pretty much saying, you know, I wish I would have done this, you know. And for me personally, I don't want that feeling. I don't want to feel like I should have done more. I could have did this, I could have did that. I want to do that now while I have the time, while I'm still breathing on this earth. And I know that Kobe knew everyone who cared about him, everyone who loved him, everyone who supported him. I knew that he knew. So from my perspective, I don't see a reason to have any guilt about what you could have done more or less of. You know, I think that the amount that you gave was authentic. The amount that I give is authentic. I believe that people who put this burden on themselves to do more after someone's passed or something massive in their life has happened, I don't know if it's the move, you know? Now, obviously there's anomalies, there's one-offs, you know, but overall, you know, I have friends that say, man, if I worked harder at this job, I might have gotten that promotion. You don't know that. You don't know. And you might be right. You might have gotten that promotion, but what if you worked harder and busted your tail and that promotion still didn't come? You know? What if your friend's moving away and you're like, man, I'm never going to see them anymore. I wish I would have told them more that I love them. I wish I spent more time with them. Yeah, that would have been good, but for you, at that moment in time, that wasn't who you were. So the amount that you spent, I would like to think, would be the accurate amount to show the original you, the authentic you. And that's how I view the choices that I've made moving forward. I've made a lot of mistakes, of course I have. I've screwed off money, I've been disloyal to friends, I've lied to my parents, I've done a lot of things, but within that, it made me a better person now because I'm older and I understand the mistakes that I made. And now I know what to do to not make those same mistakes again. I'm at that age where I actually understand the cause and effect and the point of learning from it and actually utilizing the lesson that you learn moving forward. I think that that's timeless. That's timeless knowledge that you'll never get unless you experience it. You know, I feel like my parents focused so much on making sure I didn't have all these downfalls and all these obstacles that they didn't think about the other side of, yo, if I have these downfalls and these obstacles, you could create a diamond under pressure. And I'm not saying that I'm a diamond, but the analogy is it made me a better, stronger person. You know, 16, 20, 25-year-old me didn't understand that stuff, but 32-year-old me gets it. And it's just something that I'll never regret having now. Like, it's something that I couldn't picture living without because it's just helped me so much. And you know, 2020's here now. We've had some stuff already happen and it's only the first month. Like, it's crazy, but you know, at the end of the day, we gotta feed more positivity into the world. We gotta take these bad things that are happening and turn them into something that we can utilize. We can't utilize grief in a positive way unless we're using it to build ourselves up. You know, we can't use these tragedies as a positive unless we're using them to tell the people closest to us that we love them, spend more time with our family, stay away from our phones, stay away from the computers, get off the TVs, getting out, hanging out with friends, you know, telling your family that you love them. You know, it's, unless you're gonna do that, then these obstacles in your life don't do anything to benefit you. All they're gonna do is continuously drag you down when you should be using them as a way to build you up. And I know that's a lot easier said than done, but it's possible. You just have to want to do it. And you have to develop this mentality that everything's a lesson and everything's an obstacle. And I know that people do it through God or through, you know, whatever they believe in. But within your core, whether you're religious or not, I don't care which one you are, it should be something that you have in you and that you should embed in you because it's only going to make you better. And I'm a person who just wants to see people get better and people succeed, especially those around me. I want all my friends to succeed. I want all my family to succeed. Because when you succeed, I succeed because it's an internal benefit for me to see you grow. So what I'm trying to say is, you know, it's take these opportunities now, here and now. Don't wait, don't procrastinate. We don't have time for that. Life is very short. Take these times now to make yourself a better person and to let the people around you know how much you care about them and build each other up. Because when you build them up, they're going to build you up. And then together, you guys are going to create something magical. You guys are going to create an empire that you can be proud of. And who doesn't want that?